One of the challenges that we have when we're trying to make a golf swing in a split second is the heaviest part of the golf club is the club head. That often dictates what our swing responds to. It's almost like we let the club head win a lot of times because the weight of the club head is what pulls us over the top, for example. It causes us to drop down because this weighted club is dropping down here and we have to compensate. It's also negative in the sense that we're focused so much on what this thing is doing in space, especially on the downswing, is where it's going to cause a lot of problems. Having our focus here, for one thing, takes us away from our main objective, is to hit this stupid little thing over there. There's a concept and a phrase that you're going to remember in just a couple of minutes, and you're going to take that away and apply it to every single shot you hit. And I really can't wait to hear your results, because this phrase alone has helped so many of my students, and myself included. Swing the handle, not the club head. What I mean by that is my only focus is on my body, my arm position, what I'm feeling here, the pressure that I'm applying to that grip, keeping that pressure constant. And as I'm making my swing, I'm only thinking about the handle here. I'm thinking about the movement that I've had to create about that. I'm not thinking about the club head, because the club head is going to go where my body and hands take it. It's going to take care of itself. But the more I think about it, the worse it's going to be. So having that idea in my mind of swing the handle is going to create much better patterns, much more consistency. But where it pays most dividends is on the downswing. Because if we're thinking about the club head, trying to get that club head back to the ball, that's where we release too much. That's where we throw the club. That's where the body stops, because we're thinking about this hitting down here. So we're going to do whatever we can to try and make that happen, even if it results in a crap golf swing that isn't powerful, that isn't consistent. So can swinging the handle really improve your golf swing? Yes, it can. But the phrase alone might not be enough. And that's why we go and grab the head cover. Now, this little trick, just putting the head cover on top of the golf grip here, might seem a little bit awkward, but we're still trying to form the grip around it. Obviously, it's a little bit uncomfortable, but not tremendously. But what this does, it's going to add a little bit of weight onto the grip of the club. Now, I actually have these Jumbo Max grips that are heavier than regular grips. That enables me to focus more attention on the grip, so I can apply pressure here. I'm applying pressure into the top of the grip. I've got that mind-muscle connection a little bit easier because these grips are a little bit heavier. But this head cover adds on to that a little bit more. So I can now apply my pressure into the grip, but being aware that the handle is where my attention needs to be. I'm almost forgetting about the club head, because the club head is only going to go what happens here. It's only going to move what happens here. It's only going to release what happens here. I don't want this to win anything. I want to control that club head by controlling this. Doesn't mean we slow down. It just means we give a bit more authority to here. And with this head cover on top, what it does, it makes us feel like, okay, I've got awareness of the grip here. I can swing down. I've got awareness of the grip, and I'm feeling like the handle, that head cover, is what's generating the speed. This is just an extension of my arm. So we start small, but I'm just trying to swing through like so, thinking about this. And you don't have to do much in a way of changing your golf swing. You'll just find that it will gradually, but pretty quickly, to be honest, create improvements in your swing that give you a bit more, and I like the word authority here, because it means that you're giving the club just a little bit more oomph. But we're controlling this. This isn't controlling us. So please do give this a try and let me know how you get on. Experiment with it. See what it does when you have that intention, okay? When you have that feeling and awareness, what it feels like to swing the handle rather than the club head. Give it a try. Let me know how you get on. Now, if you want a really good technique to execute this a little bit better, I want you to check out this lesson because it's very simple, but it shows you that you don't need to make a big rotation in your golf swing. See you next time.